Busted and disgusted, highly favored, beautiful, and bliss. Did y'all miss me? I miss me. Are y'all focused, positive, and productive? Are y'all feeling good mentally, physically, emotionally, financially? You get what I'm saying? Spiritually, amazingly, blissfully, abundantly, limitless, freedom, cup overflowing. How are you guys? Let me share this. And I want to put y'all lower. I'm back. I think I'm gonna put y'all lower. Yeah, yeah. I need to put it in the group chat on YouTube. Okay. Oh, I ain't go to the store and get blunts today. I got one more blunts, so I gotta go outside or something.
Sorry, we have to meet again like this.
Hey guys. Let me
After
see.
you and I split,
I'm gonna go on YouTube from here so I can read y'all's comments.
Yeah, but you got over it all right.
In any case, I never thought I'd be questioning you about his death.
Murder. First time I met him was right here. He came up to me and he asked my name. Is Diana Hill? I said. He said, well, from now on you're going to be called Sugar. Yes, Sugar Hill. Because you look as sweet as sugar tastes.
Who up
You
on
handle the
here?
case now? Do they ever pay men like that?
He'll pay.
I don't see nobody yet.
You know, if I knew who they were, I would
See what I'm over here doing.
I could see them die.
I need y'all to do that. I need people to do what's it called? Why it ain't playing? Why it won't let me play it? Yeah, it won't let me play my live child. Oh, it's playing. I can't hear it though. It won't let me say. Oh no, I gotta make it big. Alright, there we go. That's so I can see the damn the comments and stuff. Or you gotta read them. Or you gotta read them. Hey, Rick and Dora. Hi. Hola. Hola. I hope you feeling beautiful and bliss. Highly favored, focused, positive, and productive. Feeling mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, and emotionally good in every aspect of the way. What y'all out there doing? I know I've been going for a minute. I finally got my space. I told you I was going to get my office clean. It was packed up for a whole year. So I finally got a space and stuff. And I've been working crazy and gathering up things to get these orders and products out. But I'm happy to be back and see y'all guys. I got new content for y'all. I definitely got a new album coming out. You guys is gonna love. It's called Not That Kind of Crazy. And I should be dropping my first single to the new album soon. Actually, in a couple weeks. New content coming up, products on deck or whatever. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, check out the old content, check out the old music. It's on all platforms. There's videos up here. Make sure that y'all check out my lives where I'm showing you how to get together with them 2211 herbs with the big mama arm for cooking, or whether for the hair products, the lotion and stuff like that. But I just been busy trying to, stay in alignment and get things in order and stuff. And I'm happy to be back here with you guys. How y'all feeling? Let me see who's all on here. Wait a minute. Let me go to this phone so I can see who's all on here. Let me see. Let me go to. I want to be able to talk to y'all.
Mama?
So let's see. Who up on here? I said hi to Sarika. What is it? Ricardo. Rivera. I might be saying that wrong. Hey, sister. Hey, sister. Oh, hey, sisters. All my sisters are up here. Hey, guys. I love y'all. I will be hitting that group chat in a little bit because y'all know we got busted up and stuff. Hey, Rare Squad. Hey, guys. Hi, Keisha. I hope everybody is feeling busted and disgusted, highly favored, beautiful, and bliss. I hope everyone has had an amazing day, a productive, focused, positive day, and coming into an amazing evening. Or you might be in a different part of the world and you coming in up on an amazing rising or amazing afternoon. But I just hope that everybody is feeling good mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and stuff like that. I'm just trying to get back to life, get back to reality. Life been life, and I've been working and shit like that. Plus, I'm going through a little, little life situations and shit like that. Where it kind of threw me off or whatever. But I will share my testimonies with y'all. But if you want to hear some of my testimony, go check out them skits, because I'll be telling y'all my shit. You understand what I'm saying? Go listen to the music, because I'll be sharing my shit with y'all now or whatever. But like I said, I got new skits coming up, new content, new album about to drop called Not That Kind of Crazy. First single that's going to be dropped is called Black Smoke and Mirrors. You can check out all my other music on all the other platforms. I have videos, check out the skits and stuff like that. And tune in to Facebook or Instagram, where you can get to know me a little bit, a little bit better and stuff. And you can see that I be making a good hair oils and all that stuff. But how y'all been feeling? What y'all been up to? Let me see what y'all over here talking about. Let me see. Thank you, Rika. Thank you. Yeah, it's a little cubicle off my bedroom, so I'm having fun with it. I got I'm about to be selling merch. Y'all seen my Shiro brand, the logo, so I got my heat and press and all that stuff here. I gotta finish setting up my studio stuff over here and faxing and stuff, and then all my product stuff over there. Got games, microwave TV. It's a whole multi-billion-dollar business here, and I'm just excited and just need to get creative and get up in here and start getting to work. Because if I don't make $1 billion in this small little cubicle, then I think something's wrong with me. You get what I'm saying? So I gotta, so that's what I've been trying to do, guys. I've been trying to focus. You know what I mean? Focus. So that's what I've been doing. Let's see. Oh, hi, Robert. How are you? Let me see. Hi, Dot. Hi, Kaylee. Hi, are you from Canada? I'm trying to. You want to vouch for me? I'm trying to get, I want to become, a citizen. I'm trying to get over there and stuff. I want to come see what your parts of the world is like. I heard Canada is real lit, But I hope you feeling busted and disgusted, highly favored, beautiful, and blessed, and focused, positive, and productive. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you. I'm glad that you can like it and you love it, girl. I just be telling my stories and sharing my truths. That's all. Thank you. I appreciate you sending the love from Canada. And make sure you tell all your other Canadian friends and stuff. Because I want to be out there like, I'm messy. And you know it. And you like it. Go check out Messy Girl. So y'all get me on them stages and stuff. So I can y'all know. I'm saying, you ever been in a, narcissistic relationship? Y'all better go listen to my motherfucking music. I said you could be a rich man's wife or a poor nigga's dream. Y'all better go listen to my music, man. And shit, so, thank you. I appreciate the love, Kaylee. Thank you so much. I love you, sister. I love you, Trent. I love you, D. It's cold as fuck here, too. Let me tell you something. Look. Oh, let me tell you, I got y'all jacket. Look, girl, y'all might see a little cheek out because I got my pajamas on. I feel like a little goddess. I've been buying a little sexy lingerie trying to feel good and shit. I think I look good. Anyway, let me say, look. I got the jacket. Because, listen, we had -4s and -2s, and we not used to that kind of cold. So, y'all jacket, more power to y'all. I like y'all stuff. It kept me warm. I like y'all stuff. I got the little, what y'all say, Canadian or Canada. Well, how y'all pronounce the name of the jacket? Is it Canadian Goose, Canada Goose? What y'all say? What y'all be saying? Because I be jacking up some words and shit. I do. I be messing up some words. But I appreciate the love and support. But, we getting a little 50s and 40s this week. But last week we was -4. And I didn't like it. And I didn't want to deal with no negative people because I felt like the energy outside and the atmosphere was already negative. So I didn't have the mental capacity to deal with anything more negative than the cold air that was whooping my ass all last week. So I kind of went into hermit mode because it was too negative outside already. Yes, I definitely want to come. You know, go check that music out because I'm trying to get these numbers up so I could be everywhere y'all be at and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Trying to be singing my songs and stuff. You could be a bitch. What you what we fall back? I'm not them other bitches. Fall back, tell them niggas y'all not, tell them men's, them boys, whatever y'all call them. Fall back, you not that other female, you not them other females, you not them other bitches, you not them other whoever's. You know what I'm saying? But go listen to the music. Check out the videos. But what y'all been up to? I just been working. I'm a new. I got my other grandchild came. So second time grandmom. I got my grandfew here. So I have a grandson and I have a granddaughter. So I'm excited about that. So I've been having like a lot of surreal life, you know, revelations and reflections and stuff. So I just been trying to, you know, get all my things, tie up all my loose ends, get all my things in order. Because, you know, I got a new level of life and I got to walk it like I talk it. You get what I'm saying? Because I got to lead by example. Because I'm a grandmother now. I'm a Mimi and I'm a good looking Mimi. So, you know, I got to get it together because I got to lead by example, you know. I got a young king and a young queen, you know what I'm saying? This gonna be looking at me and stuff. So yeah, I've been trying to get, you know, life in order. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get life in order. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Listen, I be really, when I be doing my shorts, I be doing point of views from actual, like, real shit I be going through. And then I find something that make it funny. Because, like, when I'm going through negative shit and I'm going through, like, problems with people and stuff like that, I can always find a joke in it. I can always find a laugh in it, a silver lining. Because sometimes you got to laugh to keep from fucking crying, especially when you're dealing with toxic motherfuckers. You got to laugh to keep from crying to get where the fuck you need to go. Or these people in this world will take you under. So my skits are my real life point of views on things that I actually am going through or was going through. So I'm glad you can enjoy it, and I hope they relatable, girl. Oh wait a minute. Oh wait a minute. Hold on, D. Let me turn. It's my TV. Let me turn. Or I might need to turn Precious down. Cause you might hear that. Oh, y'all seen the little cheek? I seen the little cheek. I might need. Let me see. What? Where you want to get this from? You want to get the little sexy girl? I got this from Foreman Mills, $6.99. Ain't it cute? Girl, $6.99. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you. Yes, I'm loving the new additions. They making me wake up, step up. Yes. Hey, Soundmaster. Hey, guy. How are you? You know, I hope you are feeling amazingly, blissfully, beautifully, abundantly focused, positive, and productive. Feeling good mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, spiritually, 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 physically, I am. I am switched it. I gotta hold on. Oh, all right. You can hear me. All right. All right. Y'all can hear me now. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. All right, let me see. Let me stitch y'all back up. It's like, no, let me stop playing with y'all, but that is, I be feeling good. So I'm about to roll my little blunts up and stuff. And I'm gonna sit here and listen to what y'all doing. Yes, I remember you from before, Soundmaster. I remember you, boo. I remember you. Well, from here, that's, you know, because I be having people coming up on here like, oh, do you remember me? Do you remember me? Trying to make it seem like I seen y'all motherfuckers in real life. Now, y'all know good. People who know me know I'm a goddamn loner and I don't be. But I remember you from here, so I just had to put that out there because people be like, I don't know. I feel like people be trying to do some weird little trick me up. Something you don't remember we used to talk. Hell the fuck that. The hell? The fuck, I ain't a thotty body and I don't just, you know, be just being random just sitting. I'm not saying you sell best. I'm just saying I had got that a couple times. And I was like, what the fuck, is this a trick question? Because no, I do not know this thing. Like, I don't know this person. So what y'all been up to? I'm about to roll me a blunt. I just wanted to get on here with y'all for a little bit because I was really supposed to be taking a nap and stuff. As y'all can see, my vocal is, it's not quite 100, but it's definitely like 88%. It's definitely 88%. I'm not waking up with the raspy. So that was another thing that I couldn't really talk to y'all the way I wanted to because my vocal was being siphoned. My energy was being siphoned. If anybody know anything about siphoning, you know, energy, you know, I was having some witches and some warlocks around me and my energy was being siphoned. And so my vocal was being depleted and then I was putting my vocal in places that it didn't, you know, need to be. So that was like kind of snuffing out my vocal because, you know, I wasn't striving in my purpose. So, you know, it was breaking down physical matter. You get what I'm saying? Or whatever. That's why they be saying stress kills and shit like that. So I had to get me right, y'all, and stuff. And when I'm like focused, positive, and productive, trying to stay positive at least, but I be focused and productive. I don't like to get on line and give like, I like this energy. I love this energy. This is who I am. This is naturally who I am. So when I got a lot going on and I'm like, you know, got a lot on my mind and I'm in my deep thoughts and I'm really trying to execute, like I'm never going to get online and try to feed y'all some focused, positive, motherfucking bullshit when I know that's not how I'm feeling. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to be a fucking hypocrite, you know what I mean? So if y'all don't see me on here, it's because I'm focused. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm, you know what I mean, being productive. And I might need a little comment, you know, to uplift me, you know, say, hey, B, Blanche, what's up? Or how you doing? You feeling focused, positive, productive today? I hope you over there feeling spiritually mental. You know, you might got to recite my shit back, too, because I'll be needing to pick her up or two, you know, because I be picking me up and affirming me all the time. But I'm here to affirm y'all and pick y'all up. But at the end of the day, if I'm not feeling my best, I can't, you know, I can't be the picker-upper and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Roll. Hi. I hope you're feeling favored, highly favored, focused, positive, beautiful, and bliss, busted and disgusted, feeling good mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and emotionally great. You understand what I'm saying? I'm feeling good. So y'all know all y'all know I go to therapy and everybody know I have anger management and shit like that. And y'all know my skits be pertaining to some of that stuff or whatever. So my therapist finally convinced me after this is our second year after maybe a year and some change. She finally convinced me to do like space out my sessions. So she thinks I'm healed enough to have space sessions. Me personally, I ain't that kind of crazy. And I be ready to, you know, sometimes you be ready to, you know what I mean, cry because you want to punch somebody, throw it out and stuff like that. I'm like, no, I think I want to see you every week because you be keeping me a little balanced. Like, let me see you every week. But we going to see. So that's my new therapy update. They spaced my shit out. So, and I got some, you know, new content gearing up on therapy. And if you guys are going through things mentally, you get what I'm saying? Therapy is good. Try it out. It works wonders if you're doing the work and stuff. But it feels good being here with y'all guys. I see I got a bunch of books. All kinds of books. I got a whole bunch of books over there because I like to read and stuff. What's for all you guys on here? Tell me what your favorite book is, or what book are you currently reading right now? If you guys are even reading a book and stuff right now, my books. Well, I have several books. I'm one of those people that start a book and then get interested in another book and then start reading that book and then be interested. So I'm like got my head, and I ain't even gonna lie, I got my head in one, two, three. Of course, the Bible all the time. About is another book. Wait, hold on. 5, 6. I got my head in about 6 books in different chapters, and then I got 4 opened in my Audible, and I just be listening. So it depends on how I'm feeling that day. I'll read, but lately, the last couple of weeks since I've been trying to get back focused, I've finally been getting back into my books, my Bible, trying to do some personal studying so I can get back to studying with my sister, because we fell off because it was so much distractions going on, and you know we got to get back to source to keep ourselves focused. So that's what I've been doing over here, guys. I mean, just trying to get in order and get in alignment. Let me see. Race and IQ question. Which genes are more significant to the IQ of offspring? Which race was most? What? Why don't you tell me that? Baby girl, we came on here to vibe and have fun. We did not. Child, you just made me feel like I was at work. Like there was an Albert Einstein question. My brain, I don't even have the capacity to think that deep right now when I'm up in here trying to shuck and jive with y'all. Things gotta come from the heart. When I'm up here on y'all, my brain, you just made my brain hurt with the hip one. Like, you just made you tell me, what's where it come from, IQ? Cause shit, I think IQ come from fucking wisdom and discernment and being highly intuitive. I get what you're saying. I'm saying I don't feel like thinking it. What you tell me what parent? I think most of your shit come from, you know what I mean? I want to say your mom, the woman, because we are the womb. You know what I'm saying? So you tell me, where do you think it come from, man? Is you feeling good? Is you feeling focused, positive, and productive? Highly favored, beautiful, and bliss? Feeling good mentally, physically, spiritually, financially? Because, girl, this is Friday night. People just got paid. We do not want to think, child. We is not in a science class or fucking quantum physics or, physiology, physics. None of the girl. Get off my damn. I don't even try and be rude, but the fuck? Child, don't you see this weed I'm rolling up? Don't nobody want to think about doing IQ right now? Because my IQ about to be on dub. About to be on dub. Like, girl, we is here to laugh and joke, shuck and jive. Go check them skits and that music out, child. You want us to sit here and ask fucking Albert Einstein question, Nikola Tesla question, motherfucking Isaac Newton questions and shit. We ain't come here to do that. But I hope you feeling good. And I'm gonna give you a good laugh. God damn. Train hurt. Hey. Jesus. I'm saying, anyway, I don't like tests because most people ain't good testers. I think tests is stereotypes, because let me tell you, some of the craziest people in the world is some of the smartest motherfucking people in the world. Some of the humblest people in the world is some of the wisest people in the world. And guess what? Some of the book smartest people in the world are some of the dumbest fucking people in the world. And then you got some people that are very book smart and very street smart. And then you have people that just have clear discernment, wisdom, and just natural God-given intelligence. So everybody IQ is really different. Hey CBZ, I'm from Philly too. What part you from? I'm from. Let me hear what part you from, because I don't like telling what part I'm from. Although I love my part and where I'm from, and I represent it well, but it just give us a bad name, and all the girls ain't like that. What part I'm from? All the girls ain't like that. What part of Philly I'm from? What part of Philly you from? I hope you feeling good. Feeling highly favored, busted, and disgusted. beautiful, and bliss. Staying focused, positive, and productive. Feeling good mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually. You know? Because all that plays a role into your everyday life and how you gonna move around this motherfucking board, you know, or this game called life that is really played out like chess. I don't know, but you know what I mean? Hey, Christopher! I hope you feel highly favored, beautiful, busted, and disgusted, and blissful, amazing, spiritually, physically, financially. And all the Italy's. Because y'all got me on here today. Y'all got me on here with the Italy's. Let me like this blooded. Because y'all got me on here with the Italy's. I'm loving y'all vibes. I'm loving y'all energy. Come on, tune in. Because I'm like really only good as this, as you are. Like I'm only, you know what I mean, gonna do well as you guys allow me to. I only can be as active and as entertaining as you guys allow me to. And I like coming on here, you know, live with you guys. So, hey, the Pearsons. Hello. I hope you feeling mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially good. Highly favored, beautiful, and blessed, and focused, positive, and productive. How's everybody day, night, evening? You get what I'm saying? What y'all doing? Where y'all going? What's up? Y'all going to work, coming from work, going what y'all doing? Where is it? Morning, noon, night? Like, what's up? And we gonna call you CBC Philly. What part you from? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what part I'm from, but I want you to tell me what part you from and guess what part I'm from. I don't live there, but I want you to guess what part I'm from, and then I'll share what part of Philly I'm from. Hey, ATL, you got a hangover? You was lit. I hope you had a shot for me. Have a shot for me, cause I don't drink. Have a shot. I was having a I had a lukewarm summer. I caught myself drinking this summer. Yeah, I did. I hadn't drank in a long time, and then I caught myself drinking this summer, and I surprised my motherfucking self. I was able to drink tequila this summer. I didn't know I was that damn strong and had that much damn tolerance. I must have been real motherfucking furious throughout the winter because I was able to handle. I was drinking Don Julio, and I don't be able to handle no tequilas. But I had a little lukewarm summer, you know, because I was trying to stay focused, positive, productive. I was doing a little backslide. I ate a little meat this summer, doing a little, you know what I'm saying, drinking a little something. But I had a little okay summer, and it kept me focused, kept my head on the swivel and stuff like that. But I don't drink, so make sure you take a shot from me, because I had to go back not to drinking because my body be rejecting shit. Smear dog. What the hell? That's a light drinker. That's lightweight. That's sweet. I'll be done through it. That's all sweet and bubbly, and that's a girly girl drink. Let me tell you something. When I do drink, my drink is Hennessy, and I like Douce. And I like to drink it straight up, on no rocks, no chaser. You know, I said that in my song. I said he liked to chase her. Hennessy, no chaser. Yeah, I be cracking myself up, but that was like. But anyway, yeah, that's on Messy. Go listen to it, and the video is up there, and the song is on all platforms. Make sure y'all go check that out. But I also, this year, when I was doing the white, and I accidentally was slipping up drinking Don Julio, I was like, shit, it ain't had me all. You know, so I was like, fuck it, I rocked with Don all summer. I liked it. What Cardi B said, I'm gonna do that drink anytime. It had me out here doing my fucking cartwheels, 360s, 180s, all kinds of shit. I felt alive. I was like, R. Kelly, I can believe I can fly. Because I was out here soaring this summer. It's like, no, I'm fucking with y'all. But I smearing off, no, that's kind of sweet. What you mean crystallized organic honey? Where we get that from? Because that's what I make. I make organic honey herbs, and I use crystallized. Honey, I don't drink either. Yeah, but CBC, 2FI, you still ain't tell me what part of Philly you were from. You know what I'm saying? Knocking. Your ass gonna be sitting on your back pockets coming in this bitch. I'm just playing though. I hope you staying focused, positive, productive. Feeling highly favored, beautiful, and bliss. But you will be sitting on your back pockets if you come up with this part. You will. You will. Oh, okay. I got family up there. I got family up that way. Actually, my brothers and them is from up that way. So where you think Where you think I am? Actually, I mean, if you want to order, I make it all the time. It's part of my Shiro naturally treasured products. And actually, I have orders going out this weekend and stuff. So I make it all the time. Like, and I do shipping and stuff like that. I gotta know you personally to pull up on you and do a delivery, because you know y'all fools, y'all be crazy out here, and I don't want to have to lay nobody on their back pocket. I already got shot one time in my leg, and it was, you know, in court cases. So I don't, you know, I just wanna, you know, be safe, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Spirit when I pull up on people, and don't catch no more cases. So that said, if I know you, I deliver to you. If I don't, I'm gonna ship it to you. But yeah, I make it. Oh no, I'm not from West Philly. They remind me of Pittsburgh. Come on now, you know West Philly is the most courteous part of Philly. You know we can all agree to that. All the Philadelphians can agree to that. West and Southwest is the most corniest, dirtiest, or whatever the case may be. No, not West, babe. Not West or Southwest. Not from there. I'm saying I'll give you two more. No, I'm gonna just give you one more, cause I don't want you to try to pick. Oh, you from the north? You from there? You from there? No, I'm gonna give you one more, and then I'll let you know. And don't judge me, cause I tell y'all, don't get on here judging me. Judge your fucking mom, your baby mom, your baby dad, your side piece, your link up, your jump off, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your auntie, your uncle, your dead ass folks. Judge them people. Don't get up on here judging me, cause you know I like to be thriving and striving in my truth. So don't fucking judge me. But we could talk about whatever I share with y'all. But don't be up here and judge me. Go judge your own fucking people. No, it's not snowing. We had a lot of snow. We had a lot of snow. It's still a lot of fucking ice, and we working on one and a half way streets. They not two ways. They one and a half ways, and some of these people in my neighborhood is ignorant as fuck and think that, you know, my truck going slimming up and just slide past them when I be coming up the road in my motherfucking truck. You get what I'm saying? But you know, I be like, I be taking my time in my truck, because the last time I had to steer down with somebody and did that, my fucking Atlas got fucked up, and I was, you know, out of my truck for a while. But I was in a nice ride. You know, my son had me sitting in a little, you know, a little nice little Benz. It was a little, you know, it was AMG. It was a little fast, but, you know, I'm a little person that like big things, so I felt little, you know. So now I'm back in the truck, and the snow is fucking it up. I need to get it washed, but it's fucking snowing shit all over and stuff. But these little one and a half way streets, I just wait my turn, because I ain't got time for nobody fucking my shit up this time. What, you want to make a song? Send me your feature. Email me, BlancheMonroe@gmail.com. I do features, and I do them for free. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm still trying to make a name for my motherfucking self. I ain't going to act like I'm on the high wall. So I'm trying to get noticed and be low. You know, now, you know, in a couple months now, the price going to go up. So y'all better catch me while I'm hot and I'm still free, because in a couple months, the price is definitely going to go up. And the people that was playing me, I'm taxing. You know what I mean? Quadruple time. But for right now, I'm doing free stuff while the algorithms are, you know, shifting me into a new realm. You know, I'm still doing a little free shit, a little free. But when the shift is shifting, and a girl go, the price is now, and I'm be taxing. But we can do it. Send me your song. BlancheMonroe@gmail.com. Send me it, and you know, depending on what's going on, I'll let you know what my turnaround. My turnaround is pretty fast, but again, depending on what's going on in my life, when you send it, it'll determine my turnaround. Because again, I do have a lot going on. I have a regular 9 to 5. I have a small business making organic products and stuff, and that is time consuming. Plus I have my own things that I'm trying to do, like for studying and getting into educating myself and trying to get back into school for medical and stuff like that. And it's just a lot going on, and I have kids and grandchildren and stuff like that, and I'm doing music and skits and shit, so I'll be spread thin. But I ain't never sitting here eating bonbons. So just send it to me. Oh, thank you, Anthony. And I'm sorry I didn't see you. I hope you feeling highly favored, beautiful, handsome, and bliss. beautiful. I hope you're staying focused, positive, and productive. And I hope that today you are feeling spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially great, because you know the Ellie's. That's what keep us going. But thank you. And make sure you check out them skits, because I'm funny as shit. I really be funny. Like, my point of views be really about my real life situation. You know, I was in a narcissistic relationship. I be having like these fucking toxic family members and shit like that. And I just be finding the funny and making a joke out of it. So go check them skits out. And then in my music, I be really telling you all what's going on in my life and shit. Lightweight, like, quiet as kept. I be really telling you all the gems and shit. So go check out the music. And I got videos and I'm on all the platforms. But thank you. I appreciate you subbing. I do. Lots of love. And then you can see, like, I be making the organic stuff, herbs and, you know, oils. That's why my locks is locking and stuff. And I be having a good lotion. That's why you see these waves all shiny and stuff in their face all glowing. I be trying to be healthy and organic and stuff like this, you know. Hi, Arnell. I guess happy love day. I don't really celebrate it, but happy love day. I ain't gonna get on here and be deep and, you know, start explaining to y'all what Valentine's Day really mean. But happy love day. I hope that you are focused, positive, and productive and feeling amazingly, blissfully handsome, beautiful, and staying focused, positive, and productive and feeling good physically, financially, spiritually, emotionally. And did I get all the Italy's? Let me see. Spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, and emotionally. Yep, I got them all. I hope you feeling good. And I pray that all of y'all have a hedge of protection over y'all individual bodies and whatever vehicles that y'all traveling while y'all going to and from y'all journey, especially if y'all watching me. You know what I'm saying? Because I want y'all to get to y'all destinations and, you know, y'all journey safely. But hey, guys. Hi. Okay, you live in the Northeast now? Okay, I'm very familiar with that area. I be up there all the time. Okay, so originally I'm from South Philly. Now, what you gonna say? What you gonna say? Talk shit. Go ahead. Talk shit. What you gonna say? Because I done heard it all. It's like, no, but I'm from South Philly and stuff. And no, all South Philly girls aren't the same. So don't come judging me, judge your mom. I already told you that. Judge your mom, don't judge me. Now, we could talk about it. We could talk about it. Like, we could communicate and put it on the table how you feel about South Philly. But don't come. You know what I'm saying? But I hope everyone's feeling good. I got off of work early today and stuff, and I had to come home and water my plants and gather up my products and stuff so I could get ready to start I have to get some orders out. I have half the orders done, and I gotta get the other half out. And I got like 3 people that's want like hang me. And I really appreciate their love and their kindness and their patience, because this shit is wrong. But life was really lifing, guys. So I gotta make a special, you know, I gotta put some special things in there for them, you know, to let them know that I appreciate their patience. Okay. That's cool. I'm glad you never had a problem though. You know, they always got something to talk about. South Philly girls, you know, South Philly girls got a bad breath. You know, they say we the roughest and the wildest. We're not the most girliest in the city. You know, we used to, we not, fall back. We not the mother chicks, basically. You know what I mean? So, you know how that can go. But, I mean, we definitely, we definitely are all the same to a certain extent, but we don't all do the same thing. I guess if that makes any sense. But, yes, from SP, baby. From SB. You from the part where the pretty boys, they get money from. That's what Mount Airy and all that stuff is known for. And old gods and all. That's where the pretty boys, they get money is from. That's what y'all know for. Being the pretty boys. I mean, I don't know if you ever heard these. I'm a little old. I said I'm a beautiful grandmother. Okay, I said I'm a beautiful grandmother. So, I've done heard some things about the city, and some things has become, to be true about different parts of the city, and I don't know, it's just me and a big handful of us just say, y'all are the pretty boys. Y'all the ones that come from the 2-parent homes and shit. Y'all the ones that be coming from the good schools and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all the ones that y'all moms and shit be evangelists and motherfucking, ushers, they be having, you know, they be on the PTA boards and shit. Like, yeah, that's y'all area and shit, y'all. Y'all come from the good, you know. That's where the good homes and shit. I'm joking with you, but that is what they say. That is what they say, though. That is now you at Northeast. That's where all the Haitians and the Dominicans and shit at. But you know, all the areas be popping, cause that's where from north all the way on up. That's where it'll all be popping. So even though I'm from down there, that's pretty much where me and my sister's stomping grounds is. You know, from South Philly all the way up to North and all the way up to where you live. You know what I mean? We just bypass West and Southwest, because you know we gotta go through there sometimes to get to the destination, and we like the African food and the Jamaican food there. Other than that, there's nothing really in West and Southwest for us. I mean, a bank or two. That's it. And stuff. But how y'all feeling? What y'all getting into today? I would sit back and take a little break and a little rest before I go get this finish getting the rest of these products together. I'm gonna come up on here with y'all early so I can show y'all my whole little office. I know it's a little cluttered, but you know, everything has a space, and in this space is sin. And I'm about to be making, let me show y'all, I'm about to be, along with my products, since we're talking about my products and my brands and stuff. So remember, I got new skits and stuff for y'all. I got new music coming out. I got a new album that's going to be coming out soon called I'm Not That Kind of Crazy. So make sure y'all check out my music that's up here on YouTube now. All of my music is on the platforms. I have some older music on, like all the you know, Reverb and Spotify and stuff like that, but for the most part, all of my newer music and the music that's on YouTube is on all the platforms. Make sure y'all go download, stream. I have visuals for a majority of the videos that are up here on YouTube. Make sure y'all check out the skits, because I'm definitely funny as shit. And it be real life relatable point of views and shit. I be sharing my shit. I just be trying. I go through some shit and I use my experience as a testimony to help you niggas out. You understand what I'm saying? Because I be having the blueprints and shit. I just be sometimes be out here acting foolish. But you know, I gotta get on the good foot. You know what I mean? And get y'all the blueprint. So I'm about to be making soap, y'all, along with my body butters and lotions and stuff. So this is like the preserves and stuff. The preservatives for it. So I'm gonna be making soaps and lip gloss. So I'm gonna be adding that to my Shiro Natural Treasure brand. So I have the lotion, I have you know, the body butter lotion, which is really, really good. Y'all see me over here. Y'all see me over here glowing and shining. Y'all see me, and then I have the hair oil, and y'all see them locks. I know sometimes I be on here needing a retwist, and I be looking fucked up, but that's me. I be on my grind, I be in the mud, getting it out the mud in the field and shit. Don't judge me, judge mine. But anyway, you understand what I'm saying? Y'all see the locks are locking, the hair oil is hair oiling, and guess what? I'm gonna start sharing some of my testimony with you guys for how my products came along. And when I do my background, so when my locks fell out and y'all see that I was looking like a scarecrow with 3-4 locks, then y'all gonna understand why my products is so fucking amazing, okay? Because it only took me a year to get my shit back right. So I made all my hair products, my Shiro Natural Brand Treasure products came from my deepest, darkest, depressed moments. I was going through health issues, and I learned things about herbs, and I learned things about hormones, and I learned things about the body to help heal myself, because I was almost out of here and I had to reverse some things and pull myself off of medicines because I was too young to be pilled the fuck up, because I got a bunch of little people that ain't meet me yet, and they gotta meet me because I'm a cool ass Mimi, and I'm gonna be, listen, with my great grandkids and shit, all of whatever the new technology is, I'll be right up there with them, you know. So I ain't get to that point yet, so I had to get myself together so I can get to that point, because I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm living to my 90s. You get what I'm saying? They say tomorrow ain't promised, mine is. I'm living to my 90s. You live into my 90s. The definition of future is what you speak into existence. I'm going to be to my 90s. So anyway, back to the soap. So I'm adding to my natural products soap. Because I learned a lot of things about, having different soaps like turmeric, tea tree soaps and things like that, or whatever, and how it helps with blemishes and all that. So I'm adding soap to my products, and I'm adding lip balm to my products or whatever. And the soap will have some of, I believe that I will be putting some of this, a few ingredients from the lotion and the oil, hair oil, into my soap, because the lotion and the hair oil have very similar ingredients. I think it's only probably like maybe 3 or 4 more herbs added into the hair oil that isn't in the lotion, but they pretty much have the same ingredients. So I try to keep all of my bases the same so everybody can get the same benefits. But aren't these cute? I'm gonna be making soaps and stuff or whatever, and I have like these different things, and I've had this stuff for a long time. My sister bought this stuff for me for 2 years ago, and before I got confident in making my stuff, I was letting it sit around, and then I was packing up to move, and then I moved and never unpacked, and then it was a bunch going on. But now we finally have arrived to the multi-billion-dollar business, so it's time to get cracking. So I have like these different kind of things. So yeah, I'm gonna be making soaps. Is like, this is the base and stuff. I have no clue what the fuck I am doing, just like I didn't have no clue what I was doing with the honey cider and the lotions and the oils and stuff. But if you go to my FaceTime, I'm in my not my FaceTime, my IGs and stuff, you guys will see I learned how to do what I'm doing, and I do rather good. So I'll figure this out too. Hey, Miss Martinez, I will be out your way for good in a little bit, girl, a little bit. But I will be out there visiting soon. I'm supposed to be out there now, but I got things going on. But I'll be out there in a couple weeks, and I'll be out there. Let me see. Hey, Taylor. Oh, you a Capricorn? Okay. I'm a Sag. Oh, I like to talk, but Oh, you watching the Olympics? I like the Olympics, and I smoke as well. I haven't watched the Olympics in a while though, since the last couple times they had them, because I've been busy. But I like to talk, but we ain't gonna talk about bullshit. But like, I got salt Hawaiian red. These is because like the salts to be in the soaps to be scrubbies. So this is Hawaiian red. This is a herb or whatever the case may be from San Francisco, and it's gonna have the soap a little red. I got no, this is another my preservatives. That's another preservative. This is another base, so I can have that solid white color. I even got some hemp joints and some more base. This is pink, what is it? Pink apothecary? No, yeah. This is a base. This is honey. This is honey. What is this one? Not this one. This one is this is sea salt Himalayan pink. You know what I mean? What else I got up in here? I got spearmint, because I'm gonna be having, y'all gonna be smelling good. I'm scared to take my preservatives out because I didn't know it had this one. I like this one a lot because this is my biggest herb, and it seems like I'm always getting hibiscus a lot. But I did not know that I could put, well, I don't know why I ain't act like I ain't know, but I got hibiscus flower. And of course, that's going to make the soap a little pinkish red, so I'm excited about that. So that's going to be in the soap. So I'm going to be sitting here playing with it. Oh, and sea moss is going to be added to the product as well. But I won't be selling the sea moss, the soaps, or the lip balms for a while because, I'm my own guinea pig. So I want to master and perfect the consistencies. And then I should have them within the next, probably by the summer, I should be ready to sell soap, lip balm, and sea moss with my product. Now, I do know how to make sea moss, or whatever the case may be, but I know how to make it plain. I have yet to make it with like elderberry and stuff like that. So being that I haven't made it like that yet, I want to try to perfect the craft and the taste or whatever before I get it out there. And I want to just make sure, you know, the soaps are lathering up well. They have a good consistency, a good soapy form. The ones that come with salts, they have a good scrubby. I want to make sure that the lip balms is actually not just glossy, but they're actually have like not too thick, whereas, you know, building that white around your lips like you was sucking dick all day. Not that, but, you know, thick enough to, you know, feel moisturized and, you know, but not too heavy and caking up or whatever. So when I perfect it, then that's when I'm gonna put this stuff out on the market. But that's gonna be added to the lotion, the hair oil, and the honey cider. And then the herbs, because you know I got the herbal tea bags. Let me see what y'all over here talking about. Let me see. Okay. Y'all get along. You a Leo? That's why I like you, Miss Martinez. My daughter is a Leo. I love Leos. I like Leo women. I don't like Leo men. They weird to me. Yeah, they get a little weird to me. Capricorns, y'all be about getting money. The men and the women are different from each other. I'm okay with the Capricorn women, but Capricorn men are not too bad. You know, they're okay. I don't know what the hell fell out of here, but we gonna try to scoop that up because I don't want to just leave it right there. Stuff. All right. But yeah, so I'm gonna pull my shorts down there. I should have put that back. I'll just sit that back on there. So yeah, but I'm having that. I wanna my sea moss. Like I said, I know how to make sea moss. I know how to make plain sea moss. So I'm gonna try to make sea moss with no, I'm not gonna try to do anything. I'm gonna learn how to make sea moss with elderberry, and then I want to make sea moss with fruits and stuff like that. So I want to be able to perfect the consistency and the taste. And once I feel like it's, you know what I mean, it's a go, I'm gonna have that on deck too. So that's what I want to do before I start putting that stuff. But until then, I do have lotion. I do have hair oils. I do have honey herbs. I do have tea bags. And on some real shit, I'm about to start selling my 2211 herbs too. That shit go on everything. You know, because, hear me out. Like, y'all see me on the live when I be cutting up all them damn herbs. And I be having a lot left over. But I know that some of y'all's food, or some people's food don't taste good because all they using is fucking seasonings. They ain't got no spice. They ain't got a little rosemary and onion in that shit, a basil, a salad, nothing. So I'm thinking I might put the 2211 herbs up on sale too, because that should go on everything. What y'all think? Y'all think I should throw that up on the thing too? Who make websites? I need a Shiro Naturally Treasured website so I can get my little store created. But I think I'm gonna do that. I think anybody up on here, any graphic designers, or, you know, I got coffee, so don't judge me. It's late and I got coffee because I couldn't enjoy my coffee this morning because I had to be out at work at like 8 o'clock this morning. I was tired as hell because I got off work at 10 last night. And then I be feeling, you ever be at work or somewhere you don't want to be, you be tired as hell, but then as soon as you get home, you just get all this energy out of nowhere. That's how it always be with me. So then when I get home, I be hype as fuck, happy, smoking, talking on the phone, texting for hours. And by the time I look up, it be time for me to get up for work again. And I be thinking I can get these little 15, 16 minutes of sleep and shit. And my body don't like that. That's why my voice was hoarse a little bit. And besides bumping my gums and stuff, my voice, I wasn't letting my body rest. So that's why I wasn't on here with y'all. But y'all ever do that? That's what be happening with me. So I was tired as hell. And I was rushing. And it was crazy. And stuff. So, don't judge me. I got my little coffee and my favorite coffee cup, my little glass coffee cup. Ain't this so cute? The kids got me this. They got me this for my birthday. I think it was my birthday. Dang! Dang! Why you all up in my business? Who said I was that? What the fuck? Cause you see me with a little uniform on. Why you all up in my business? Hey, is you clocking them education degrees too? Why you trying to clock my job? Cause what the hell? You know, it's other professions that wear scrubs. The fuck? Yep, y'all is crazy up boy. What, you can't do what? What you will be cranky about, CBC? Protein mixed with coffee? Mm-mm. I don't, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like, I don't like using, like certain, like, dietary supplements and stuff like that. If I'm gonna get protein, I try to get it from its natural sources. What, like, and then you don't be, that's a lot with coffee and protein. What you talk about, regular gas or what? What are you talking about? No, I don't eat sugar. I don't use sugar. I have cream and I use a plant-based cream. And on one of my lives, I'll show you all the type of plant-based cream I use. But I use cream, but I don't use sugar. Oh yeah, you know what? I have a lot of. I see. I'm a Sag, so I have a lot of restless energy. Like I'm constantly. My mind always is on go, but my body do be tired. It depends on the environment and the people if I'm going to be cranky. Like if my overall environment is very balanced and very healthy and very just like I can pretty much get up and keep going, keep going, keep going because I am an isolator. I am a loner, so I don't really deal with many people, so that won't trigger me to have an attitude. And I'm very relatively bubbly all the time or whatever, but if my environment is thrown off when I'm like and I'm lacking sleep, then yes, I become very fucking aggy as hell. Like it's just it's hard. Like I be embarrassing myself sometimes. Like now, you know, you ain't even hit that like that. But I don't take it out. I don't take it out into the world. I don't take it out into the public. And stuff. What's the figure of speech and stuff? But for the most part, when I start finding myself like not when I start noticing my body is like really cutting up and screaming out, girl, lay down, then that's when I start taking my breaks. Which is why y'all didn't see me. You're probably new here. But for the people like Miss Martinez and Soundmaster and stuff, that's why y'all ain't seen me since I left Cali. When I haven't been live because y'all know when I went to Cali back here in November, my granddaughter was just being born. And then, when I got back, sometime in December, I was gearing up for my grandfew, his baby shower and all that stuff. He came early and stuff like that. But, all that stuff was going on, traveling back and forth to Pittsburgh. And then trying to get, the office unpacked. Like, it was just a lot going on. So, yeah, I was just, like, not on here. And then there were times that I would find myself doing absolutely nothing, chilling in my office, just enjoying the space, and would be like, let me go live or let me get creative, and my body just was not feeling it. And I've learned to listen to my body. Like my mind would be like, yes, we doing this. Or I'll text my sister and be like, yeah, practice this. We doing this new skit today. Already got the concept. Da, 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 da. Help me find a cap, a point of view. And then my body be like, yeah. Stop playing big, girl. And I know you lying. I know you ain't think we was doing that. So I just been having to go with my body. And, I'm finally feeling like I'm rejuvenated to some extent where I can, but it's actually because when you get into that mode of that hunger mode that, I gotta go get it, like by any means, like, that get rich or die trying, as my song say, for richer for poor, yeah, when you get into that mindset, it's like your adrenaline kind of you just get this extra of energy and boost of energy. So that be a lot of the reasons why I can't sleep either, because I just be like, I be sitting in this office like, how can I take over the world by tomorrow? Like real shit. Like I need to get $1 billion by tomorrow. All right, what can I do today that's going like make a major impact when I wake up tomorrow? Like I really be thinking like that. So when you aggy, I try to stay quiet and be polite and kind. But again, depending on the environment and the people, I will get aggy as hell and I become rude and indignant. But again, when I'm out in public, when I said I don't take it out in public, that be me. I just be, you know, and I do uplift people. Like you won't know if I'm out in public, but I know, or people around me who know me know. But when I'm extreme, when I'm mentally tired and mentally exhausted, because it's a different thing from being physically tired and mentally tired. When I'm mentally tired, then yeah, I shut down. I get extremely quiet and observant, and I don't have nothing to smile about. So yes, I do. I be in here like Pinky and the Brain. Like I'm trying to take over the world by tomorrow. Like how can I do it? You know, I be in here brainstorming with my motherfucking self, like, all right, so if I do this, maybe this might happen. All right, no, back to the drawing boards. If I do this, that, and the third, maybe this might be happen. How can we stay pure, humble, and genuine and authentic? All right, let me go back there. Because let me tell you something. Trying to, trying to follow your ambitions and stay driven to, see your visions or obtain your visions or make your manifestations come true, like that takes a lot of strength and dedication, but it also takes a lot of discipline. Anybody, I ain't gonna say anybody, because it does take a special kind of intelligence and charismatics, and I might have said that all fucked up because now I'm high. Oh, and I got my braces off, y'all. Look, I forgot to tell y'all. So I'm high, so I'm blaming it on the weed for why I'm fucking up the words. Deal on top of y'all know I be fucking up words, but y'all know before it was the braces. But I got them off. Don't I got $1 billion smile? Don't I look like I should be on the anchor? Like I'm a go, I'm gonna try to take a journalist class so I can learn how to have that vocal, that voice, how they be talking and stuff. Cause we gotta learn it. But don't I look like I could be here live from Blanche Monroe TV, Shiro Radio 101, coming to you live. Don't I? But anyway, So yeah, I got my braces off too and stuff. But yeah, when I'm mentally and spiritually drained, yeah, I just get real observant. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just watching. What's the perfect combo, Christopher? What's interesting? 2 or 5. I definitely go with the my vibe of my surrounding. That's why y'all be seeing me busted and disgusted a lot of times. I don't like getting dressed. I be chilled and relaxed and comfortable. I hate getting dressed. That's like, I hate going shopping, any kind of shopping. I don't like shoe shopping, clothes shopping, car shopping, food shopping. I don't like no shopping. I do it. And I do it with a smile on my face and with grace, but I hate it. I don't like getting dressed. I hate being girly girl because it be a lot. Like, I love being a woman. It's like an oxymoron type thing with me. Like, it's like a contradiction. Like, I love being a woman. Like, I absolutely love being a female species, but I hate everything that come with it because it could be too much. But I like the aftermath. Like, I hate getting dressed, but I like looking in the mirror. That's so vain. You know what I'm saying? I hate going shopping, but I like the way the shit put together and it look good. Like, I don't want to shop for food, but I like to eat. This shit is crazy. So I kind of like to look for my shit before I go. I kind of like to know what I'm walking in the store and getting. I'm not one of them people that be like, oh, I'm just going to take a little bit of long time. So yeah. I very tapped into the body soul. Very, very. Oh, damn. Because I got my braces sticking up, but look, I got a pretty set of teeth. I wear glasses. I just don't have them on all the time. I trade out the braces for the glasses. You did? That was the worst experience. Them braces was the worst experience. Let me tell you something. What do I use on my skin, Miss Martinez? My own let me go get my damn lotion, because I keep talking. What you think I'm lying, lady? What you think I'm lying? Like, I got a whole office. Everything that I'm putting on YouTube, that's what this whole office is for. Like, I'm even about to start learning how to write some grants and shit, because I need money to fund my shit. But let me go get my lotion. I done stole one of the girls. I done stole one of the girls. Let me see. I got new drawers. Hold on. So this is my jars. These are jars that they actually come in. This is a $20 jar. This is I did this special edition of my body butter, my lotion. Damn. So I got a little bit on there. So I'ma use it. You see it? I put my lotion and stuff on there. So you see it? See it? See it? It's very thin. And I'm gonna lotion my arms with it. See? See? So I have these jars that are 20 ounces. I have $10 jars. Those are the only two sizes that I got. I'm doing test run with these jars. Let me see. Do I have them back here? Where are those jars at? I'm doing a test run. I sold these jars last time. I'm trying to test a theory. I think I like glass jars, and because it's organic, I think I like my stuff better in these jars, and I think it lasts longer in these jars. I done stole one of the girls' lotion because I ran out of lotion, so I definitely got to get everybody products out because I ain't even got no damn products. I've been stealing everybody's what little they've been salvaging. So, but I think it's better to have like natural organic stuff in here, and the lotions have been doing really well in here. Not to say that they don't do well in the plastic jars, but they've been doing really well in here. Plus, I am like getting so into health and body, like the way I treat my health and my skin and my hair. Like I take pride in my products and I take pride in my clients. So the things that I use for myself, I want to use and promote that and share that experience with my clients. And I like all my shit in glass. Y'all see my coffee because it's clear. I like, you know what I'm saying? I drink all of my juices and waters out of like most of everything I do is glass or whatever, except when I gotta use some paper products and stuff like that. But for the most part, I try not to drink out of plastic and stuff like that. And I like my stuff to come in glass. Actually, a lot of my containers that's going to be storing my lotions and my oils is going to be these colors, just so people are getting the best experience, the most healthiest experience, and you ain't got plastics and shit seeping into your products and chemicals and stuff. So that's why. So I'm been doing testing these out or whatever, because mostly all natural and organic stuff comes in that color jars or whatever. But that's the lotion, Miss Martinez. And you see my logo, my big logo, Shiro. I don't have the logo with Naturally Treasured on there because Naturally Treasured, Shiro Naturally Treasured. This is the actual logo. But I'm not a feminist, but I love my sisters, and that's my brand and stuff like that. And then I sell hair oils and stuff. They come in these size 8, 6, 4. That's 10, 15, 20. If I do bigger jars and bigger, it's gonna cost more or whatever. So yeah. And then I don't have my, the honey comes in the mason jars. It don't come in the mason jars with the handles, because that's what I'm saying. But it comes in this size mason jars. The honeys, the tea bags come in linen, brown cloths and stuff. So I try to keep my products as authentic and as authentic and as organic as possible. So let me read some of what y'all saying. Let me see. I know, Chris. That's that lotion. That's my lotion. It got aloe in it, vitamin E, almond oil. It got a bunch of things in there. Like, and the funny thing about my lotion, it was made for two different reasons. When I first started making the lotion. I made it for somebody for a specific skin condition that they were going through, and I looked up like natural regimens that was geared to their specific skin condition. And it wound up sitting, and then it was a couple family members that was like, well, let me try it, and they were like, this shit really worked. You need to like really make this and sell it. And at first I was like, I ain't got time for that, I ain't trying to do that. I was just starting to learn how to garden and stuff. But when I had got really, really sick, my skin started peeling, breaking, patching up. I started getting like fucking alopecia, like in my eyebrows, all up in here, all around my nose. That shit was like, it stung, it itched. Like, so I found other regimens that were geared to that. And then I was having a kidney problem. So on top of having a kidney problem, I found prosperities that you put onto your skin that your organs, absorb and help, like castor oil. Castor oil, can let decrease. I'm fucking up because I'm on a FaceTime and I don't know what's going on the phone, but can y'all mute y'all phone? So anyway, however, what was I saying? Because that threw me off. I wasn't even listening, but then I was trying to be not being easy. But anyway, and I know y'all probably too. But anyway, what I was saying was the castor oil, it helps like kidneys and stuff like that, detoxing. It helps with inflammation and stuff like that. So I found different regimens that not only can help detox your internal organs, but can help with your skin. And I just do that shit together, and it bounced my skin right back. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, the almond oil that's in there, that's for your natural melanin, to bring your natural melanin back. If you got blemishes and stuff, to bring you back to one tone. Then you got the castor oil in there that helps detoxify your internal organs, help with inflammation, stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Then you got the aloe in there, and I really be having to shuck the aloe, which I grow the aloe myself. I used to buy it, but I started growing it. So yeah, thank you guys, thank you. So if you, like I said, I got them jars. I do ship, and go on my videos. I have shared how I make my products. Y'all see I'm clean, I'm consistent. Like, I have OCD, so I'm definitely going, what I do for me, I try to do to others. You understand what I'm saying? And if I gotta treat you differently, then I'm just gonna get the fuck away from you, because I got somebody to answer to. I can fraud and fake it to the people, but you can't fake it and fraud to the man upstairs. So I'd rather not, shuck and jive people. But either y'all can get the glowing skin or not. But I appreciate y'all being here. Just go to my if you go to my IG, Blanche_Monroe, and DM me, you know what I'm saying? DM me there. I definitely respond, because that's where I'm always on there. And we could go ahead and talk about what you want, so I can take your order and things like that. I can throw you actually on this list of products that's getting mailed out. And when I'm ready to mail it, that's when I will ask for your payment and your shipping. I will not ask you to cash app anything until I'm actually at the post office or whatever the case may be. I send a copy of your receipt. You get what I'm saying? And all your mailing information, and I'll let you see the whole process, because I'm not trying to get out on nobody. I just really want people to get healthy, and I really want my products to get out there, not to really just because I'm making something and just no, it's really good products, and I really take pride in what I do, and this shit really helps people hair, skin, and health, and I just really want everybody to have the whole organic experience. You understand what I'm saying? And I do consultations as well. If you have health issues, if you're on medicines and stuff like that, I do sit and take them. My turnaround for that takes me a little while because I really do got to sit and research your medicines. You know, what's the base of your medicine, what's the natural regimen of your medicine, because that's where I want to start at. Learning what is that natural regimen, how does that help and benefit your body. You know, I try to understand your health issue, and I come up, you know, I let you know what your medicine is. I let you know what, you know, give you the history and all the, you know, information you need to know about your medicine, your particular health issue, and then I come up with a regimen plan for you of the different kind of herbs and fruits and vegetables that you need, also the type of exercises that you should be doing, breathing techniques, and what type of environment, because all those play a factor into how your overall physical health, mental health, any kind of health, spiritual health, all of it, financially. That's why I be like, I hope y'all pray y'all being physically, mentally, emotionally, because it all that plays a part. All of it is connected. So I do that for right now, and I am doing that free. I do that for free. So if you need a long consultation, you know I got you. So that's another thing. But again, Miss Martinez, I appreciate you inquiring, and I love that you are back. And thank you for subbing and being here with me, boo. But definitely go to my IG, Blanche _Monroe, and DM me so we can figure out what you trying to get, boo. So we can get that shipped out to you. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, Chris, I'm right here. Hey, Salman, so you back. Wait a minute, wait. What's dumb kind of seeds? What's dumb kind of seeds? Hey, what is it, Javier? Hi. I hope you staying focused, positive, and productive, feeling highly favored, beautiful, handsome, and bliss. Feeling good mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially well. You know, I pray that you have a hedge of protection over your individual body and whatever type vehicle you are traveling in, or if you by foot, going to and coming from your journeys, making it to your destination safely. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for being here. Please sub, because I'm really lit. You know, go check out my skits because I'm funny as shit. And I got music on all the playrooms, and they got videos and stuff. And I be making 2211 herbs and stuff with a big mama arm. You know, I ain't get the little dangly yet. But eventually I had a dangly because I'm a newfound gorgeous grandma. You know, they call me Mimi and shit. And, you know, I do music and stuff like that. And my videos is up here. And I got, you know, they on all platforms and my music and stuff like that. And then I be having natural hair care products and skin products and, you know, herbs and spices that you could drink and have the honey and just get your overall life. Because, you know, health is wealth, wealth is health. So that's what we doing here. That's what I'm talking about. Because I think you said you ain't understand. But that's what we doing over here. Welcome. Make sure you sub it. And check out those skits because I'm funny as shit. The unhealthy man lived because of his way of thinking. Because it's not just, you can do all those things, but if you're not subconsciously and consciously dieting your mental health and your spiritual health, then yeah, it don't matter what you eat. Like that's why praying, fasting is very imperative. And praying and fasting is actually in scripture, and I can guarantee you if you go to any of your Bibles, they probably don't have Matthew 17 chapter 20, chapter 17 verse 21, where it tells you fasting and praying and move mountains, especially if you got mustard seed faith. So like fasting and praying and actually meditating and doing breathing techniques and, you know, water meditations and stuff like that, like, and exercising, like all of that plays a role. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like all of it plays a role. So you can eat what you want, but if you still letting life whip your ass mentally and spiritually, yeah, that ain't gonna work. So the unhealthy man lived because of his way of thinking, his perception, his views, his outlook on how, you know, he chose to, you know, look on things. his wife, he must have had a heavy. Yeah, real love is true meditation. That's why if you're in a toxic relationship, you see people look stressed the fuck out. Y'all know that's in the Bible. Y'all know in Sirach 1, Sirach 2, it tells you that you could tell the integrity of a man by the look of his wife's face. Like, you could tell his character. You could tell how evil he is by how his wife looked. Like, if her eyes look dark, sunken in, she looked like she stressed the fuck out. Like, that's not a good man. But if she has a happy face, bright, glowing, he has good character, good integrity. You get what I'm saying? And that's in the Bible. That's in Sirach 1, Sirach 2. When they be piggybacking off of Proverbs and stuff, the book of wisdom, when they be telling you about principle and character and moral integrity, it tell you that in there. But yep, love is definitely one. So that's why, like, when you're in fucked up situations, whether you come from a fucked up home environment or you in a fucked up relationship, that's why people be looking all stressed the fuck out, hair be falling out, edges be all going, they be looking all dark in the skin, got dark eyes, lips be all crusty and gray and shit, skin all patchy. Trust me, I know when I share y'all my story and how I had the four little locks through the grace of the Most High. I'm glad, my stuff came back, because they say, a woman's hair is a blessing and honor from the Most High, and it says a lot about a woman if she got hair. This bald head, it don't say no good things about y'all who ain't got no edges, but that's another story. But it also talks about the ones who are just, by default getting stressed the fuck out and they losing their edges. They talk about that in the Bible. But I'm just saying. So when you be seeing people out here stressed out and stuff, that's because 9 times out of 10 they be in toxic environments. That's why I said when I do consultations and before I give you back what you need to do, yes, environments and a practice is on there too that has meditation and breathing treatments and stuff. I ain't just sending you no herbs and no spices and stuff like that, because like I said, you could do all that and eat all that, and that's not going to work if your environment is fucked up. And stress does kill. It talks about it in the book of wisdom. So, yep. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to try them. And that's what you said, the carrot seed. Praise the Most High. I'm glad you did. Don't that mustard seed be really working? That mustard seed really be working. Praise the Most High. I'm glory to the Most High. I'm glad you got it. Because them mountains ain't nothing. But let me listen. That mustard seed of faith ain't no joke either. Especially when you be disciplined and obedient. Please. 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 What Boss Up say? If the Most High is with me, who can be against me? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the blessing, I am the chase. Like, if the Most High is with you, who could be against you? You know what I'm saying? So, praise the Most High for that, and I'm glad you came out on the other side. I'm glad you made it through that. I'm glad you won, because them spiritual warfares ain't no motherfucking joke. I'm glad you won, straight up. Praise the Most High. If I wasn't too shy to jump up for joy and scream hallelujah, I would right now. Because listen, I'm glad you won. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you won. That's good. I'm glad it is. I'm glad it is. Then what if I told you? Then I'm doing my job. Because that's my purpose. That's my purpose. I know my gifts. I'm supposed to do that. So if it's doing that, baby, it's working. It's working. And I'm glad that I can make you feel some healing. Truly I do. It means a lot to me when I help others and is actually helping them. That's why I like doing my products. That's why I take pride in my products. That's why I don't rush it. And this is one of the reasons why I'm behind on the orders, because it was like so much stuff that I was lacking in, and my finances was a little, you understand what I'm saying? Because life is life, and I ain't even fucking rich. You know, I'm living okay. You get okay, but I'm not fucking rich. Life is life, and finances was, you understand what I'm saying? My money was laughing. It was funny. It was cracking up at me, and you know I had to take my time, get a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there. You understand what I'm saying? I had to rebuild my shit back up, because when you dip into the savings and the price, sometimes that's another story, but we'll talk about that. But anyway, so I had to get like a lot of stuff, and I just take pride in my products, and I'm just like, I ain't just throwing nothing together, because this is shit that I use too, and I don't just want to throw nothing together. I want people to get the same experience that I get. So if it's working, it's working, and that's what I'm here to do. She wrote female hero, saving one individual at a time, boo. You know what I'm saying? That mustard seed definitely going to grow. Hey, George. Hello, how are you? I'm glad you're here. Make sure you sub. I hope that you're feeling positive, focused, and productive, feeling good, highly favored, beautiful, handsome, and bliss. Staying I just hope that you are feeling mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually well. The only rule we have here is don't come up on here judging me, judging mom, your baby mom, your husband, your wife, your kids, your grandmom, your auntie. All them people, just don't judge me, because we like to love life and live over here. And I hope that you have a nice little hedge of protection. My little imaginary boobies is falling out, because I know I ain't got no chest, and I ain't ashamed to say I ain't got none, but my little imaginary ones is falling out. But anyway, I hope that I'm praying that you have a hedge of protection wherever you are in the world, traveling to and from your journeys. But make sure you follow them, get on them skits, because I'm funny as shit, and check out the music, because I'm on all the platforms, and we talking about my natural products and my little consultations and other things that I do. I'm glad you're here. But yes, that mustard seed definitely going to grow. That mustard seed is definitely going to grow. What, I got some shit on my mouth? Oh no, I do. Look, I am. Listen, I curse like a pirate and a trucker. Give me time. I said I'm on a healing journey. I said I'm on a journey. I'm not perfect. I ain't getting ready to get out here and act like I'm all sweet, sanctified, filled with all. I don't want to act like the church folk. I know a lot, I understand a lot, but I'm human too. That's why I'm able to relate to y'all, because I'm human too. So I know I gotta stop cursing. It don't look well on me. And eventually, I get that together, especially with these new teeth. I just got my braces to get off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get it together. I'm sorry. No disrespect. But thank you. Thank you for pulling thank you for pulling my little string, my little coat. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I'm gonna get it cleaned up. I know. Well, I don't know what happened, Brian. Maybe you just had some bad experience with those particular women. But please do not come up on here with the race bait and the women hate and the gender. We don't do that here. We love life and live here. I hope that you're feeling busted and disgusted, highly favored, beautiful, handsome, and bliss. I hope that you're staying focused, positive, and productive. I pray that you're feeling mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and financially well. I pray that you have a hedge of protection over your individual body, and you're traveling to wherever you're traveling to and from. You're traveling with grace and mercy. And don't come up on here judging me. The rule here is you can judge your mom, your grandmom, your aunt, your uncles, your baby mom, your jump off, your side chick, your wife, your daughter, your pop, your cousin, your brother. I don't give a shit. But don't come on here judging me, and don't come on here we love everybody. But so I hope you're having a good day, a good evening, a good something. Make sure you follow, check out the skits, because I'm funny as shit. And I be sharing my real life problems. And we all have mental issues here. I'm talking to somebody who's been 302 quite a few times. I've seen therapists more than I've been on out of the country. And I still see a therapist, and I see anger management, and we all have problems, but don't come up here with that. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Dumb was your kind of woman that you was dating. But don't do that, because they not all the same, okay? And all women ain't the same, so don't do that. Now, anyway, yeah, we're going through a major shift, CBC. We're going through a major energetic shift, and only the collectives, when they say like we're shifting to a new, if you understand, you understand. If you understand, you understand. When they say, we're shifting into a new world order, you can take that however you want to go. Yes, politics and all that stuff is changing, but spiritually, people who are spiritually in tune and spiritually inclined can definitely feel the shift in the atmosphere. And if you're not obedient in what you're supposed to be doing right now, and you're not following what you're supposed to be doing, and you're not answering the call, you are going to get left behind. You're going to get left behind into your own fucking misery, your own demise, and your own hell. And it is best to keep your cool right now, because on another level, when they talk about Chinese years is the end of the snake year, you get what I'm saying? And the collectives are shedding shit. We're shedding shit. We're leveling up. We realize who the fuck we are. We stepping into our shit, and we're stepping into the horse year where that fucking momentum is about to pick up. But on a spiritual realm, we could feel it too. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't keep your cool, you gonna get tricked out your blessings. So it's best to be slow to anger, like scripture tell you, because you will definitely get tricked out of your blessings in this particular shift right now. So yes, you are definitely right. The planet is definitely acting, a different way. It's shifting, and it's important to keep it cool. And for those who get it in the collectives, we definitely can feel it. I don't know. You don't know. I don't know. Hey Chris, how are you? You should have been here. I think it might have went over your head, baby. I think it might have went over your head. Yes, Wakanda forever. Hey y'all. Who we got? We got the Chris, and we got the Illuminator, and then we got Mikey Y. Okay, you said low IQ stream. Okay, then it's not for you, baby. Just keep on scrolling, go on by. All right, thank you. You understand what I'm saying? I hope you have a hedge of protection. As a matter of fact, I pray you have a hedge of protection over your individual body. And I'm sorry. I hope you're doing all those good things, because listen, we don't do that here. Okay, don't come up here and judge your mom. So anyway, but to everybody else, who else is up on here? I'm glad y'all here. Thank you for coming. Please go check out the skits, because I am funny as shit. I got music on all the platforms and some videos and stuff. I do make organic products and things like that. That's why my skin is glowing. That's why my locks is locking, because I specialize in organic, authentic products and stuff like that. And got lives on there. And then I be making herbs and foods, organic stuff with the 2211 herbs. But I'm happy that you're here. I appreciate that you're here. And I hope everybody is feeling highly favored, beautiful, handsome, and bliss. Staying focused, positive, and productive. And I pray that you all are feeling good mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and financially. And I also pray that y'all have a hedge of protection wherever you are in the world, coming to and from your journeys, traveling safely. But welcome. My name is Blanche, not Blanche, not Blanchy, not Blanca. It's Blanche, and I like to be called B. My name is Blanche Monroe. What up? Hi guys. Hi guys. They ain't stopping the motherfucking thing. I don't know these people. Look, at the end of the day, and that what I say, at the beginning of the day, at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, they gotta end. I don't know these fucking people. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't listen. Ain't nobody trying. They can't stop you. Didn't I just say, if the Most High is with you, who could be before you? That's in script. That's in scripture. You know what I'm saying? So he gotta this is a real spiritual warfare, but see, the only way somebody can send certain shit to you, you gotta agree to it. You get what I'm saying? Not just send them along with a prayer for God here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta entertain it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when they come try to siphon your energy and troll and then trolls, you gotta send them along there, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay blessed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick them up by their collar and tap them on their butt. Some more lollipop. Have a good day. Stay focused, positive, and productive, pal. I'm over here like motherfucking Mr. Rogers. This is a beautiful day in the name of a beautiful day. Because what we just say, you gotta keep your head on the swivel. Be slow to anger. You know what I mean? So, and this really is this real spiritual warfare. And if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. Yes, Chris. Everybody keep healing. It's, even you. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely on a healing journey. Shit, I was healing from a lot of like childhood traumas and generational curses. I've been on that journey forever, but then I went through a really big, relationship. Really hard. It was like really a decade of wild, crazy chaoticness. And again, I will soon I will be starting to share my testimony. And y'all gonna laugh at me when I show y'all this picture. And we gonna laugh together. We might cry together because listen, I was out here looking like a scarecrow because I was so, I still had childhood issues and generational curses that I thought I worked on, but I had to go back and work on to understand why I was going through some things, or not having strong boundaries or tolerating certain things from people, places, and things in my life as an adult. My childhood was spilling over and stuff like that, and it caused some bad experiences and stuff. And I've had two major experiences with understanding how when you get knocked off your spiritual pivot and how that really can fuck you up physically. But this experience by far was the worst, but it has taught me a lot, and I learned a lot. And the things that I did learn, I sit back and I observe, and I see that a lot of people are going through similar things that I went through as a child, as a teenager, adolescent, whatever you want to call it, young woman, young adult, as a grown woman, and even now, with family, friends. And I just feel like sharing my experience and sharing my story may help somebody, because this is how I got into everything that I got into as far as making music, make my skits. When I started doing my skits on TikTok, I was going through the worst, darkest depression ever. I was 89 pounds. Again, when I share my story and show y'all this picture, I had 4 locks. My hair was broken off. I was so stressed out. You could see it all over my face. I was 89 pounds. I lacked. I was exhausted. I was malnutrition. Like, I was just so depressed. And in the darkest moment of my life. So, and that's how a lot of great things, if you know about alchemy, taking negatives for them positives, and you can make magic. That's how my music came about. My stories, my skits, my products, everything. So yes, this is the spiritual warfare, and I'm going to start sharing my testimony with you all, because I think for the most people that have been rocking with me, and for the most people that do support me, I think y'all need to know the story behind why Blanche is here and why I think I'm so fucking special. You know what I mean? So what's up with y'all? So yes, 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 yes. A lot of people, and it's not even just draining. There are actually witches and warlocks out in this world that are fucking siphoning your energy, and they're siphoning many, 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 many ways. And one of the lowest vibrational ways that people siphon your energy can be by sex, or by clinging, and like you said, by sending. You know what I mean? Sending things, or by, when we agree into certain things with certain people, we be signing these spiritual contracts, not even aware of what we're signing up for, just by saying or yeah, or or like, for instance, one spiritual contract, excuse me, that most people don't know that they signing up for, spiritually, you're signing off and signing up for, is when you have welcome mats in front of your fucking house. Like, you're literally welcoming entities and spirits have to be welcomed in. Just when they put fucking witches and warlocks and motherfuckers and demonic spirits, y'all just seen this shit with Michael B. Jordan when they couldn't come in. That shit is real. This shit is in scripture. You have to welcome these motherfuckers in. So when you got a fucking welcome mat sitting outside of your apartment, it's outside of your house, like, you're literally welcoming entities. And no, your shit should say home. Your shit should say something else. You know what mine say in front of my fucking door? It say, take your fucking shoes off, please. I lied to you. Now go to my Instagram. I posted it when I first got it. That's what mine say, because I don't like shoes in my house. It say, take your fucking shoes off, please. You see what I'm saying? But that is a spiritual contract or agreement that you're unconsciously, unknowingly signing up for, and most people don't even know that you're inviting entities into your house. When you inviting people into your house, you're not supposed to invite everybody into your house, because everybody don't carry good energy. Everybody don't carry good vibes. Everybody don't carry good spirits. It's all one and the same. You're inviting certain entities in your house. They tell you. It tell you that in the Bible. Don't let people come stay with you. Don't let people invite certain people into your house, because they bring a certain temperament that will stir up chaos in your house and split people apart. Like, so it's a lot of things that people are unaware of, that we're at a real spiritual fucking warfare, and this is in every aspect of life. That's why I be saying, I pray that y'all feeling spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, physically. You get what I'm saying? Shit, I'm about to start hitting their verbally, yeah, expressly, like, because all of that matters. Like, they really is really, a spiritual warfare, and this can hit every angle or any angle of your life. And if you don't know, you're going to be out here losing badly and losing epically, and you know what I mean, being tricked out your fucking blessings, for real. So like CBC said, yeah, it's very imperative that while the shift is shifting and the planet is doing whatever it's doing, and we going through all these, different loops and phases and emotions, to be slow to anger. Scriptures say that, but to be cool. Be cool. Because it is spiritual warfare. And motherfuckers is moving in warlock and witch energy. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, really thriving and striving in it. You know what I'm saying? Well, what you mean you show them? What do you do? Because I know when I go into heavy prayer and heavy fasting, and I start talking to the Most High, and I start stripping away protections, or I start asking for certain things to be removed, like, I don't have to, be a Draculette, or I don't have to be mean, or I don't even have to get into, like, any of, the understanding of the other stuff that I know, witchcraft and stuff like that, which is, another, higher form, for real, of who the fuck you are from your ancestors, because, that's a whole nother story. But anyway, I don't have to drag it to hell, because my Father will for me. So what do you do? But I will say this, I am learning to take justifiable situations straight to hell, because Yeshua, however you want to pronounce it, he was flipping tables for less. And Peter was slicing fucking ears and shit, trying to hold the fort down. And I'm like to think that I'm from their side. So yeah, I learned to stop being nice and be kind, because even scripture tell you not to be nice, it tell you to be kind, and that's two different things. So I've learned to do that. And I think I want to fix my lightning, because I feel like I done touched my phone and it got all shady and stuff like that. Yes, and taking your energy back is one of the strongest things you could do. Because when you take your energy back, it also strips your protection. Or it also strips, whatever energy you had for, that person being successful or abundant or whatever, they was benefiting off of. Like, it unmasks all of that. So I'm good for that too. It can be blind. It is. Well, I think the higher elites is from blindsided, but I don't think, like, the people that or the people, your surroundings, like your everyday typical people, are not blindsided, because I think that for the most part, most collectives are very fucking smart, very aware. You have the doormats and spells, just like if you keep the little chimes that let you, that lets you know when spirits is around. Shit, it don't just always be about no motherfucking wind, but it is about the wind, because wind is everything. Wind is energy. You feel what I'm saying? But it don't just be about the wind, like, they try to tell you, oh, it's a cold breeze, it's cold. No. You know what I'm saying? The cold and the wind and that breeze can mean something. So, I have wind chimes and stuff like that. They alarm you. They let you know what the fuck is going on out in front of your door. and who's coming around. I know some of the collectives can see, some of the collectives can hear, some of the collectives can smell. I know some of y'all probably sitting there, getting weird ass smells. Like, you smell that don't nobody smell it but you. You get what I'm saying? Let me read some of y'all stuff because I'm trying to keep up. Oh, wow, they try to get you. Now, that's crazy. I'm glad you was smart. Because they definitely out here trying to get you in any kind of way. I had an experience where someone tried to get me to agree that I had knew that they were that a warlock, and I'm like, I didn't fucking know this shit. No, I didn't. They like, no, it's yesterday. I'm like, no, I didn't. They like, yeah, I'm like, no, I didn't. And my spirit was like, bitch. Spirit don't curse, but that was mine. If you go check out my skit, you got ego, you got intrusive, you got spirit, you got mind, you got heart, and they all got their own personality, but they come together as a motherfucking collective, and they make up me, the whole of me. But mine was like, bitch, you better not motherfucking say yes. You better not say a motherfucking thing. They trying to get you to fucking agree, bitch. Spirit was like, you know better. Ego was like, this motherfucker, I'm ready to shoot all this shit up. These motherfuckers is playing with me, dog. Why they playing with me? And Heart was like, oh my God, I'm scared. I'm really scared. They almost tricked me. I gotta get out of here. I gotta run to Ego and them my protectors. And I was, in real time, what they call it, 4K. I was like, yeah, no, I didn't know that. No, I didn't. No, I don't. And then when I got tired of saying no, and then I just sat back after my last no, I kept my boundary and just was like, and just said to I don't agree. I don't, because here's the thing. When you agree, you get fucking siphoned. You know what I mean? So that's crazy that that was a good trickster, and I'm glad you noticed that. Yeah, they got mats everywhere. They got all kinds of the little mats for the cause I be having the little mats and stuff, cause I don't like shoes in my house, y'all. I just don't like shoes in my house, so I do have mats at my door. But like I told y'all, my front says take your fucking shoes off, please. And then my back just says home. Like, I think it say home or home sweet home or some shit like that. But yes, and then I have even yesterday when I was looking, the little mats that you put in front of like your sink and stuff like that. I had picked up this mat and it had all the colors, that I'm trying to decorate my kitchen, but it said all are welcome in my kitchen. Now I know that's we're in in the home, and the energy in the home should be what it is, but that word welcome, I sat there for a long time like and I almost got because it had the colors, and it's hard to find these colors all together in one, and I'm like, damn. But through the grace of the Most High, I was like, I kept saying I can't get this, because this is, I feel like if I open up my windows, when I open up my doors, that's too welcoming. Spirits might see that and be like, oh, the bitch said welcome, so I didn't want to get it. And then I found an even better one that said bless the food in front of us, bless the family next to us, and bless the love between us. And I was like, hey, and it was better, and it had all the colors, and I was like, right on. And I like that one better, so I wound up getting it. That one. And this phone died, and so now I might have to come over here and move y'all, because then I gotta read y'all shit, so I gotta bring y'all books, because I can't. Let me see, let me scoot, or let me scoot a little closer. Let's see what y'all saying. Oh, wait a minute, we all the way there here. This phone wasn't rolling. So, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, not just to wipe your feet. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, yep. Mm. Hi, Anthony. But do you even understand the metaphor for turning the other cheek? Like, the metaphor in turning the other cheek ain't necessarily like turning the other cheek to, like, not fight back. Is a deeper metaphor, and when you turn that cheek, is like, yeah, I mean, to for them, it's really to protect them. It's really not have nothing to do with you not because scripture does tell you like you are allowed to fight back if it's justifiable. I smoke, I smoke, but I'm gonna bring y'all over here because I'm not getting ready to do that. I ain't getting ready. I'm gonna just bring y'all over here a little bit. Sit y'all over here next to me or whatever. And I'm gonna have to go get another paper towel because I look a little cloudy. That's my camera. But I want to see what y'all saying. But this is the Bible I read. I'm not religious because, again, religion is, that's about the congregation and the people and the cults. When you read scripture, it talks nothing about religion. It talks about nations, laws, people and stuff like that. It does acknowledge that there are other gods and things like that, but that's why you wasn't supposed to mix with other nations and things like that. But when it talks about church is two or more people discussing, the word or whatever. So I don't, but so I do. I'm very spiritual, and spirituality is having connection with source and building relationship with source. Religion is when you want to start building relation with the congregation and you need the validation and the titles and the appearances and you want to go through the hypocrisies and shit. You know what I mean? But I read this Bible. And shout out to my little big baby sis because she got me this. Because I had wanted this for a long, long time because she was listening to me, always listening to on Audible. And I was just like writing stuff down in my book all the time. Like a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Matter of fact, I got some stuff in my book that I was taking notes on character. Like when it tells you about how you're supposed to treat your kids. What type of man is supposed to be a man. What type of woman, how you supposed to be. How you supposed to be a married. I was like, writing it down. And she was like, you know what, I'm going to just go ahead and read this for you because I know you the fuck lying. You know what I'm saying? So I read this because this have like the apocryphal texts, which are the missing scriptures that they took out of the Bible. The Dead Sea Scrolls, Enoch, all the things that's missing. The Book of Wisdom, Sirach 1, 2, the Book of Solomon. I know y'all open up y'all KJV. It don't got the Book of Solomon there, but it's in here. Open up y'all KJV to Matthew 17. Verse 21, it don't got that in there. It's in here. And that's the most important verse because it confirms on what fasting and prayer do. So if you are reading and you are spiritual, I would suggest you to get this. I will also suggest you to get the Quran too, so you can understand and see the similarities. Because most and the fucked up part about it is, in spirituality, we understand that all religion have very, very, very a lot of similarities, like a lot of similarities, and very teensy weensy few differences. So but anyway. Yeah, that's just the beginning when you start going down roll. When you said roller coaster, I like to think of it as rabbit holes. I like to think of it as rabbit holes. Oh, I'm glad you got that, John. Wakanda forever, CBC. I'm glad you got it. I was just telling my son, shout out to my son. He is arriving to his collective journey. I'm so proud of him. The funny thing about it is with my son him just arriving to it, I don't think he's aware of like how cognitive development works and stuff and how stem cells work. So he think his interest is just being piqued. But what he does not realize is no, his stem cells is being reconnected with information that he already identified with once as a little kid, because I would teach him so much shit, but he used to didn't want to pay attention and listen. He fall asleep, but then I'd be like, you gotta get at the board, do it. And I know he bribe his head fast, this stuff like that. But the boy real smart. The boy is motherfucking smart and got a whole bunch of gifts. So when he started asking me about certain books and certain things, I was so happy, like finally he about to arrive and see, because he does have gifts that I want him to start understanding who he is as a man. You get what I'm saying? And as a collective. And so my sister and I, we were sitting here laughing. I was like, he think his interest is being piqued, and little do he know is his stem cells is just being reconnected. He already learned certain things, like he already have about a foundation and a base. But how stem cells work and electrolytes work in your brain when you're not, it's like if you learn Spanish at 9th grade or 10th grade and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Your brain be fresh. You got the stem cells, it's growing, it's shooting all this electricity through your brain. But when you stop learning it, it stops dead, and it's like a root. It just stops. It doesn't grow. It doesn't decay. It doesn't do anything. Your stem cell, it just stops shooting electricity through there. But what happens is when you get, later on in life, when you're reintroduced to that Spanish or reintroduced to that thing that it was that you learned as a child, that stem cell that came, that stem cell, that electrolyte that came to a whole complete stop, in your brain, the shit sparks back up. It sparks back up and electricity starts running through it. So while you thinking it's piquing your interest, no, baby. It's some shit you was already aware of, some shit you was already taught, some shit you already learned. And sometimes it don't always have to be something that someone always taught you. Sometimes it could already be just your gift and you already had it in a previous life. You get what I'm saying? You already just, that intuitive, and you just, this makes sense, because there's some things that you could be like, I ain't never seen that shit before. I ain't never, that ain't never happened in my childhood, but the song, the place, because it could be, something that you have connection to from your previous life. So I found it like so inebriating. I found it so special. Like it was like such a one of those little proud mom moments. Like, yes, my son has arrived. He's on his way. Welcome to the journey. I ain't let me drop as many gems as I can, but on the flip side, some things I'm going to have to, baby step with you, because I still have to be obedient in my journey. And, I see you, and there's going to be things that I'm going to be able to share with you, and there's going to be things that I'm going to have to slow walk and share with you as you learn and progress. But, I'm just excited that he's here. There's so much that I want to share with him, but I know he's not, ready. I know he got to get, so I'm just sitting back like I can't wait to tell him all this time, like, aha, and now you finally knew. You know what I mean? So, I just told him to get this Bible as well. And I have this too to help you understand, parables. Or whatever. I've showed this before. So what is you talking about? I'm with you on it. And let me tell you something. When you do start bowing and dimming your light, your gifts start being snuffed out. Your physical matter starts decaying. Why you get sick, why you get disease, why you get discomfort, why you start having health issues, because you're withering away. Because you're dimming your lights. You know what I mean? So, I agree with you on that. Well, I like to think from what I learned, I like to see, I think we're going to have to come back to this conversation on Yahuwah being like a deity or just the overall, you know what I mean? Because it's like then when you get into the book of Enoch, you feel what I'm saying? It's a bunch of gods. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's a bunch of shit going on. You get what I'm? It's a whole lot of shit going on that they only show us in movies. So I think we definitely going to have to come back to that. We definitely going to have to come back to that because that's you. Yeah, I'm high right now, and that's a hell of a rabbit hole you about to have me go down with you, like. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It definitely gets so deep. It that. But do you know that's not what you're supposed to be calling Yahweh? You're not supposed to be even calling him God because do you know um what they say? The greatest trick they what they say the devil saying the greatest trick that he played on the world was making people believe that he didn't exist. Do y'all know what his real name is? Like because Satan, the devil, Lucifer, those are just titles. That's not what his archangel name is. And when you're saying the word God, that's who you're praising. That's why Yahweh was removed from the Bible over 6,000 times and replaced with that word and the word Lord and all that. That's why it's highly encouraged. Like if you don't know the name, just say our Father. The book of Enoch is definitely a game changer. Is definitely is. Morning Star, you can that's a nickname. No, not Yahweh, because Yahweh was another deity. See, that's where they get that mixed up too between Yahweh and Yahweh. Because for real, every time you breathe, you're saying the name Yahweh, not Yahweh. We going this. Wait, hold on. Let me get it for you. So we can make sure we saying it right. Because not Yahweh, because if you start going down that matter of fact, Yahweh is in the text, right? You know what I mean? It's right here where they explain that name to you as a deity, and I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. So this is how you really supposed to be spelling and correcting. These are the four letters, which would be YHWH in Hebrew for what our Father name is. I be slaughtering the Father's name, but he know my tongue means well. You get what I'm saying? But let me cause I highlighted that. Let me go to cause I be in here taking notes and stuff. I'm gonna go to that Yahweh one that you talked about where it explains that that is literally another fucking deity. Hold on, because they actually got a picture of it. That's Zeus, Polos, Ra, Krishna, the sun deities. These are the sun deities of Babel. This is Halloween, Christmas, Easter, canceling all that shit out. This is Jesus's, Yoshua. I be saying again, I be slaughtering it. These are where they tell you what the days of like the idol names, like Sunday is for Odin Woden's day, or whatever. Monday is the moon day. Tuesday is the day of Tar. Wednesday is Odin Woden's day. Sunday is the Revivier day, which is Sunday Soyuz. Like it tells you like how even that is cursing. You supposed to say day 1, day 2, day 3. The symbols of how you're being deceived by Nimrod and certain symbols. And if you go to the Bible Museum, it shows you like all the logos and all the symbols and shit like that. The shit is hidden in plain sight. Like this stuff is really deep. But I'm trying to find where Yahweh, because I stopped highlighting because a lot of stuff is really already highlighting. But that Yahweh one is a different deity, and you're not even supposed to be saying the name like that with that spelling that you put, Christopher. I get you. I know the truth too. We can agree to disagree too. You know, we can agree to disagree. and we can learn from each other as well, because we are collectives and we need to learn, not argue and not debate, because even that's a trick of the enemy, when they want us to argue and debate and go up against each other, and let's just learn from one another. I'm trying to look, but I really need my glasses because I know I got it highlighted, because it talks about like in the Torah and stuff about that particular deity, but I'm trying to find it because I know I have it highlighted. I swore I had it highlighted like on one of these pictures, or it might be written down in my book, because I was studying this off of, before I got the actual book, I was studying it from listening to Audible. So I had to write a lot of stuff down, and when I got the actual book, I went back to the notes that I had, and I started highlighting what I had already took notes on, and I haven't finished highlighting because I got way more notes than this. But I'm trying to find it. But yes, we can I like y'all. This is shit I like talking about. See, I ain't gotta get up here and be all fake and acting like, you know what I'm saying, like I don't know these things and stuff. I like talking to y'all. Y'all make me excited. I can't wait to get here tomorrow. Shit, I've been on here with y'all for, you done kept me talking. I've been on here for 123 motherfucking minutes. This is a good conversation. I'm getting ready to get up off here though, because I done forgot other things that I needed to do. But what I will do, you done gave me content for the go when I go live tomorrow, and I'm gonna go live early tomorrow, and y'all gonna see me busting and disgusted in the same pajama set, because I just took a shower when I had got on here. That's why my skin was glowing and shit. It might be a little ashy tomorrow, and I might have some scratches because I'll be scratching the hell out of myself. But I'm gonna be here, bright eyed and bushy tailed, smiling with the pearly whites, smoking my blunt coffee, getting them good products. And I think we got a good conversation coming tomorrow. I like this conversation. I really did. And I enjoyed y'all company. And I hope that y'all sub and like, share, support is free. Support is free. And what I got to give, this is worth more than money, baby. So support a girl. And like and share and drop them comments and talk to me and stuff like that, and check out them skits because I'm funny as shit. Y'all know I'm lit. You get what I'm saying? I am definitely every womb man. You get what I'm saying? I am exactly who I say I am. Ain't no think. I am exactly who I say I am. A shero, saving one individual at a time. So make sure y'all check out them skits because I'm definitely funny as shit. I be lit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Literally. You get what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check out those music. I'm on all platforms. The videos is there. Make sure that y'all check out my products. And I got them 2211 herbs when I be doing my little cookings and stuff. So I got lives of me making my products, lives of me doing my little organic cooking, because I be trying to stay, focused, positive, and productive, and be on a healthy woman. I ain't speaking nothing to y'all that I don't get up every day in the mirror and speak to my damn self, okay? I ain't telling y'all nothing that I have not taught myself and have been my own guinea pig for what I believe to be is the truth. So make sure y'all sub, like, follow me. You get what I'm saying? Support a girl. I'm trying to go up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do a quantum physics jump. You know what I'm saying? I need your help. So help me raise the energy. And I think tomorrow we got a good conversation. You and me, Chris. I think we need to meet back here. 12ish, 1ish, the noonish. I don't know. Put a notification on. Because I think I'm always late. Because I don't believe in time. I just believe in space and distance and whatever the fuck you doing in between. I don't like time and I ain't on time for shit. Because my body don't work like that. So I be late for everything, even fucking work. That's why I like the job I do, because they leave me alone. But, so I might say one time, and then it might be a whole nother time, depending on what's going on in my mind and in my body and how I feel. But I definitely will be back here. And I think we got a good conversation, because the word that you have, I want to go into my notes and find it and tell you what they specifically explain about that. But I enjoy being here with y'all. I definitely will. I'm gonna check my email. I got you. I got you. I got you. Oh, really? I'm gonna try him. Because listen, that was one of my health issues, and I had to learn how to make like certain juices and certain medicines because they thought they was about to have me on GI medicine for a long time. I know it's TMI, but I told y'all I'll be a little transparent. I'll be keeping it fucking real. You get my health was fucked up. My health was fucked up, and when y'all see the pictures, y'all gonna know I ain't lying, and we gonna laugh. And y'all might crack a joke, and I'm gonna say not too much on me, but y'all gonna know that I ain't lying when y'all see them pictures because I was looking like a fucking scarecrow. You get what I'm saying? So now, for what do you mean signs in the eyes? But I feel like when you're sent as an image of the Most High. So who do you think when you worship in the Most High, you worship in self? Some people like to think that you're worshiping self when it's uh like from an egotistical point of view. But no, if you're worshiping self through a how I look at it through a I am perspective is how you honor your temple because that's where ain't that's where the Most High and all the spirit and all the good stuff is supposed to be residing within. So how you honor yourself, most people think loving themselves is all about fucking nice cars, nice clothes, nice things. No, but it's about what you put into your body, what you put onto your body, what you put and then what you letting come through your eye portals, what you listening to your ears. All of that takes place because if you are the I am, and the I am is the I am, and the I am is everything, and you supposed to be a God because you're made in the image of Him, then you supposed to be walking, talking, and acting like Him, and them fruits and them herbs and shit. That's what you ain't supposed to be doing. You supposed to strive to be in your God like entity. So that's what I think it is. You get what I'm saying? And then you just gotta know what you know, because some people will try to make you think you don't know what you know. These people that don't know that you ain't no God. Yes, the fuck I am, because He said I am, I am, I am. Like, you know, when they said I forget what they said Moses' name was in Hebrew, but you know when he went up there and asked that entity, this is how I look at it. When he went up there and was like, "Who are you?" And he was like, "I am." I felt like it was like, you know, a mirror reflecting back, like when you go up on the mountain and it's just you got an imaginary mirror and it's like mirror, mirror on the wall, who am I talking to? And your higher self, I am, because you were made, and it was like, oh, I am, oh, because I am. When you say I am, you saying I am. Self is saying I am, because I am said you're made of. You know, it just get a little bit too deep. I know I get a little excited when we talk about this stuff, and I know I can say things over and over again, but this is exciting talk. Don't you just love it? Don't you just love it? So that's how I look at that. What you mean? Cause you definitely what so you an empath? Cause that's what I am. I absorb a lot. Like I absorb a lot. I can feel a lot. Sometimes do you guys ever like sometimes like can absorb so much that sometimes you can actually like tell what somebody's thinking, or you can like, you know, like I know you can feel when energy shift and energy change, but like you can either like literally almost damn near know what they're thinking, or you can actually see their actual spirit on their face, like beyond their chronological makeup and their DNA matter. Like you can actually see their spirit. Do anybody go through that? Because I be going through that, and I've been going through it a lot, that we've been going through this shift. Like CB said, I don't know what the plan is going through, but I think everybody need to calm down and chill the fuck out, because it's real out here. It's like that's what I've been feeling in that moment of it's real out here. And it's like that shit be scary sometimes. Sometimes I be like, ooh, close my eyes, I see dead people. Because sometimes you could just look at somebody and you be like, what the fuck? Like that. Like, and then it'd be like you can't really tell people what you want to, because everybody don't understand and they think you fucking crazy. You get that? Isn't that the most weirdest? Don't it be like, if you wanted to think from your physical mind, ain't that some scary shit? But from your spiritual mind, you be looking right back like, what's up? I see you just like you see me. But shit, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, you know what I mean? It's really weird. Energy exchange is real. That's why you gotta watch who you is laying up with. I tapped out on y'all. My phone died. That's your Capricorn ability. My phone tapped out. But yeah, we gonna have more conversations or whatever because, you know, I gotta feel y'all out. I don't wanna be talking too much because, you know, sometimes you can be talking to, you know, teaching the enemy too or whatever. And be informing people on what you do know and what you know what I mean? So I'm gonna get off of here. My phone died and it needs to be charged, and I want to take a nap. It was nice talking to you guys. I really enjoyed you guys' company today. I will be back tomorrow, and I do have new skits, and I do have new music and stuff like that coming out, and all that good stuff. Make sure y'all sub. Make sure y'all like, share, cause support is free. And again, I hope that everybody is staying focused, positive, and productive. I pray that everybody is doing spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, verbally, expressively well. I pray that everyone has a hedge of protection over their individual bodies, as well as the vehicles or the feet that you're walking in and the vehicles that you're traveling to from your journeys, giving y'all grace and mercy over y'all lives and longevity. And I just pray that y'all have a hedge of protection over y'all. Again, stay focused, positive, and productive. Stay busted and disgusted, but highly favored. Know that you're highly favored, beautiful, or handsome and blissful. You get what I'm saying? Stop saying y'all blessed, because that's to say you're less. The origin of blessed is to mean that you be less. Be less. So you're blissful. You're bliss. Start saying you're blissful. You're abundant. You're full. You're limitless. You're freedom. You get what I'm saying? So stay focused, positive, and productive. And remember, don't let nobody fuck up your mood. Don't let nobody make you feel how you don't want to feel. As you are the main character, you are the program. And, if you get knocked off your pivot, get your head back on the swivel. You understand what I'm saying? Go in the mirror, dust yourself off, reaffirm yourself, talk to yourself, let yourself know it's okay. You love yourself, and then get back out in that world and tell them fucking people about themselves. And stop letting these people play with you. And stop dimming your own lights and letting people dim your lights. You are who you are. See you guys. Peace, love, blissfulness. Gotta go. Kawabanga. Bye. Bye.